Hello, folks. This is Robert again from your Sears Hometown store. If you're having trouble tossing and turning in bed or having a backache or your partner wakes you up when they come to bed, we can solve your problem with our Sealy Posturepedic mattresses or other name brand mattresses at your Sears Hometown store. So come on down to your Sears Hometown store and get some rest for your eyeballs with one of our Sealy or other fine mattresses.
Just look for the parking lot full of cars. Yep, that's Charlie's Pizza.
Hey, this is Joey Fortin out the world famous Charlie's Pizza. Come down and see it.
First dates, fun with friends, celebrations, a break from work, whatever your excuse for stopping by Charlie's Pizza, everyone understands. Because we all love Charlie's for pizza, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and lots more. What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza specialty? What's your favorite Charlie's Pizza memory? It's the worst kept secret around. It's Charlie's Pizza in Jacksboro. I'll see you there.
Welcome to your Hometown Sears studio. My name is Les Martin, along with our executive producer, Honey B.
And I'm Brunel.
We certainly thank you for taking an hour out of your day to join us here on the WLAF Just Sports Show.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Just Sports.
And we're working on the 100.9, folks. I promise.
Oh, it's this close.
It's this close. We want to make sure that everything is together and you've got a great sound for 100.9. That's what we're after. We're after perfection.
Exactly.
I've always been told, shoot for the moon, you'll land in the stars.
I think it's the other way around.
Vice versa.
Yeah, the stars are a lot further away than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See?
Just, you know.
That means we excel.
Technicality.
If we shoot for the moon, land in the stars, we excel.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's what we're striving for. But anyway, 100.9 will be coming to you sometime, hopefully this month, the month of June. We know that it will be back on, or will be on, by the time football season gets here. That's going to be even better, because you're not only going to be able to listen to the Campbell County Cougars on AM 1450, as well as 1450WLAF.com. as well as 100.9. So you folks in the outlying areas that may not have internet or access to the internet or whatever the case may be, you want to just listen to it, you're out in town, you can tune it on 100.9 and you can hear it clear, and that's on FM, and that will be in stereo.
That's right.
That's
loud
awesome.
and proud.
Loud and proud, 100.9 WLAF. That's the new side of WLAF that's going to be coming sometime, hopefully in June. I guessed May the 17th the last time, and I guess I messed up.
Yeah, a little off, but yeah.
I got my hopes up, though.
I'm thinking sometime this month is what I understand.
Yeah, that's what I understand as well. Folks, if you want to join us, you can join us 566-1450, also 562-3557, as well as you can try to find us on Facebook. When I say try to find us on Facebook, I made a gaggle of things with our Facebook page, and I'm sorry. But it's Just Sports Brent and Les, and you can find us. You can leave quotes or posts,
messages, posts, whatever.
Anything that you need to leave on there, please do so. If you're a little shy and don't want to call in, we understand. I was told today that only 2% of our audience will call in.
That's probably true.
Really?
Yeah,
So
very few people, you know, they'll listen, but they don't have the nerve to call in.
So we got nine people watching.
That's roughly.
No, I'm teasing. Anyway, before we get started, I've got to say thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to your Hometown Sears store in the Food City Shopping Center, Woodlands Mall. Their phone number is 562-7700. Folks, you know, mowing time has been upon us.
Yes, it has.
I have mowed my lawn many times so far this year. If you're beating and banging on your old lawn tractor, kind of can't get that nice pretty cut that you would like to have, go down and see the fine folks at Sears. They will put you on a lawn tractor. They have a new lawn tractor. It has a 6 degrees turning radius. It runs 7.5 miles an hour that's miles per hour.
How wide of a cut? Yeah.
A 48-inch cut.
48, not bad.
48-inch cut. So, and if I'm not mistaken, you can even get it in a 52. So it's the lawn tractor. It's a Craftsman lawn tractor. Also, if you'd like to have an over-the-range microwave, washer and dryer, it doesn't really matter. Refrigerator, a stove, It really doesn't matter. They've got it.
They got it all.
Mattress and box springs. I mean, this is a all-around anything that you need inside or outside of your home store. That's pretty amazing. Their phone number, once again, is 562-7700. Also, we want to say thank you to Charlie's Pizza, often imitated, never duplicated. For 38 long years, they've been doing pizza the correct way. My wife and little boy ate at Charlie's Pizza today. They ended up buying a hamburger steak with fries and I don't know what all, mushrooms on it, the whole 9 yards. My son got a cheeseburger with fries. Folks, they just don't make pizza anymore.
They do it all.
I ate at Charlie's last week. I had 2 chicken breasts I had the chicken breast. I had to do it. We've talked a lot about it.
Yeah, I'm waiting you to bring me one, but
Well, I'll tell you what. The first time that we ever go down there for football, I will buy you a chicken breast with mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms?
I do.
I will buy you a chicken breast with mushrooms and mozzarella cheese.
You heard it, folks.
A grilled
We're
chicken
holding
breast.
to
It is fantastic. It's awesome. So, folks, for all those call-in orders, the phone number is 562-0116. Or if you'd like to go in and sit down, and it's just a great family environment, family atmosphere. Go down and take your family, sit down, sit around, talk to friends, because everyone that you see in there, there's not a time that I go to Charlie's Pizza that I don't see someone that I know. And you've been in that same situation that
Absolutely.
you end up talking to half the folks in there. A lot of kids, a lot of families, that's where they spend most of their Friday and Saturday nights.
Yeah.
So go down and see the fine folks at Charlie's Pizza. Also, we want to say thank you to Bird Screen Printing, downtown La Follette. Their phone number is 562-3044. Go down and see Larry, Kobe, and Don. And you know what? I forgive you, Larry, because Larry hasn't been able to watch our show because he's been extremely busy making shirts and hats and
Political signs and
political
such.
signs and all of that. So, Larry, you are forgiven, but you can't stay gone too long.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You got to stop sometime.
Exactly. You got to come up for air, brother. Their phone number is 562-3044. Go down and see Larry, Copley, and Don for all your screen printing needs. It doesn't really matter. They can handle it. Also, folks, we want to say thank you to All Star Awards. That's 720 Jacksboro Pike. Their phone number is 562-6761. They're right across the street from the Sonic. Mr. Carl Ruthford started something with us a few years ago. And I love telling this story. And I tell this story every time I talk about All Star Awards because it means it's something so near and dear to my heart. These kids for the high school, and hopefully we can get someone to step up for the basketball program as well.
That'd be good.
But these kids for the high school football program, they work extremely hard all year round. You only see them during the season and what they do. They have a lot more other things going on throughout the spring, the summer, and even into the fall. But I guess to make a long story short, and I guess I should have said this 10 minutes ago, David Ruthford has continued this tradition that Carl Ruthford had started by presenting plaques to us to deliver to the offense and defensive player award winners each week. That's 2 plaques each week, 10 games, that's 20 plaques. Doesn't charge us anything.
And these aren't little cardboard or they're nicely heavy duty, nicely made, well designed, good looking plaques. The kind of plaques that guys wouldn't be ashamed to have on their office wall as an adult, along with their other achievements.
Yeah.
Nice looking plaques.
It is. It's one of those situations to where it's, I don't know. It's just something that you can say thank you to these kids for their hard work and their effort, and you'd love to have a plaque to give to everybody, but that's not the case. It just doesn't happen. So we picked out the offensive and defensive player of the award winners each week. So hopefully we'll be doing that again this year, and I think that we will.
Good.
Now, with that being said, we've had a busy week of camps. First and foremost, let me get to the first one. It's this Christian Academy of Campbell County Basketball Camp. It's from June 2nd, which started yesterday, and to the 5th. So today's the 3rd. It's $60 cost. Now, if you just want to go these last 2 days, I'm sure they can work something out for you. But it's at the Christian Academy of Campbell County. It's up the valley. It's girls and boys going into the 3rd grade to the 8th grade, and the coaches of the Christian Academy, Vic King and Starla Berry, and they will have fundamental stations, league games, competitions, camp t-shirts, awards, and concessions. Now, you can run up to there at the Christian Academy tomorrow. It's from 8:30 until 11, so you don't have to worry about your day being shot. It's first thing in the morning. You got all afternoon to recoup to go back to the next day. And they're fun. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about the Carson Newman Fast Pitch Softball Camp, and that is at Campbell County High School Individual Skills Camp, June 9th through 11th. Now, for the information, your information that you're going to need is Nancy Branham, which is the assistant softball coach for Carson Newman. Her phone number is 772-579-8560, or you can call Coach Mungar at 423-494-8904. That's 423-494-8904. That camp is from Monday, June 9th to Wednesday, June 11th. It's 9 a.m. till 12. Monday through Wednesday. Registration is Monday from 8:30 a.m. till 9 a.m. Make sure you get there. The camp cost is $60, and these are not only will the assistant coach of the Carson Newman softball coach will be there, but it also the head coach, Vicki Hollifield. She's the head softball coach at Carson Newman, along with Carson Newman softball players.
And that's pretty big, you know, that usually you have to go to them.
Right.
And that's a pretty good drive, and the expenses are pretty high. They're coming here. That's a nice extra. The side note: the girls are playing tonight. Unfortunately, quite a few of them went for volleyball tryouts. So I don't know how many showed up for the game and how that went for them. And I don't have any time or any scores or anything of that nature. But certainly. They did play tonight, and so far they've been doing well in the summer league.
They play at home?
They were, yes.
Okay. Too bad I didn't go down there and watch them. I was up at the high school watching the baseball team play Clinton, and we're going to discuss that because you know what, we talked about this time of year and no sports going on. There's all kind of sports going on. There's Campbell County basketball, Lady Cougars, the men's team, our Cougar baseball team, the Cougar softball team, not to mention what the camp for the Campbell County High School is coming up next week. So there's a ton of stuff to talk about. I've got two more
Camps?
I got one more camp, and I've got another announcement to make.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I'm struggling today. That's the reason why I've got Brent here with me, folks.
That's my only job.
It's Cougar Youth Camp. This camp is designed to give athletes of all ages and basic fundamentals in football in a fun, positive environment. Although this is a non-contact camp, participants will learn the safe, proper ways to pass, catch, block, tackle, and other important attributes necessary for the game. Also, campers will learn quickness and speed drills that can be helpful not only on the gridiron but all athletic fields or courts. Sign up now. It's a great camp monitored by some of the most knowledgeable, energetic coaches in the East Tennessee area. For information on this Cougar camp, it is 865-748-4561. That is Coach Matt Price. It is June 9th and June 10th from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. It's one of those situations to where they look forward to working with all future Cougars. It is a privilege to work with the young men in this county and help them maximize their potential, come out and have fun, work on positive, specific drills that are the foundation for success at every level. So I don't have my glasses on, so I'm kind of struggling here. Can you tell?
Just guess.
Just guess?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Hey, you know, it mentions the coaches being some of the most knowledgeable and energetic. That's the truth. That's not something that's just made up because they're here and because they're our coaches. They really are. They go to clinics. They stay up on the newest techniques and all the things that are going on, and they're extremely knowledgeable. And energy is not an issue. Everybody I think has seen them at the games. If you go, those guys are full of energy on the practice field, on the game field, in a weight room. They're wide open all the time.
They are wide open.
They are.
And they certainly made a difference in our kids here at the high school level, the way they compete.
Absolutely.
I've been of one I've always thought that the players will be an absolute replica of
Sure.
what the coaches
Right, they'll take on the
Present to them.
persona
Correct.
of their coach. Before you go on to the
spoken
next
like
one,
a true champion.
There's-
persona.
there's one more camp I'd like to mention before you go on to the next
Go ahead.
announcement, and that
Go right
is
ahead.
June 7th. Right here at our Little League home field, our brand new field up here.
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday at 10 a.m. Try to get there a little early, about 9:30, something like that. Get registered. I think it's Jabari Davis, Derek Tinsley, and Troy Fleming.
Yes.
I believe. Three running backs from University of Tennessee. Some have had professional experience as well. You can't go wrong. And again, you don't have to drive to Knoxville. You wouldn't have to go over to Grace Christian to get this. They're coming to us.
Exactly.
It's $60, and I'm telling you, it's money well spent. I mean, just being around those guys and seeing what it takes to be a D1 player. And they're not just D1 players. They're University of Tennessee players. They're guys that in the heyday, when things were going well. Things are a little slipping right now, but they've still got some great players. But it's well worth it to get over there. Get there early and get signed up and let your kids. I mean, it's going to be a speed, agility, and running back. Not all running back. It's running back, cornerbacks. I don't know how much. Linemen may get out of it. I'm not really sure, but at any rate, any athlete, any child who plays football will get something out of it.
Right.
So bring them out and support that. Make sure these guys are coming all the way over here. Coming to us, and to me, that's a pretty big commitment.
I've got another announcement I need to make real quick. It's kind of a good announcement,
Okay.
just much like the rest of these were. Says you're invited to Sheriff Robbie Goins campaign headquarters grand opening this Friday, June 6, 2014, from 7 till 9 beside the IGA in La Follette.
Oh yeah.
Everyone invited, come enjoy food, fun, and fellowship, all in support of Sheriff Robbie Goins. So
I'll be there.
I will too.
Um,
Free food,
Done a great job.
7 to 9. That's June 6th. That's just Friday.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I'll
We
be.
got to be ready. One of the things that one of the issues I think that's kind of a bit of a problem with these camps is everybody wants to do it at the same time. And like for instance, right now we've got kids at 4-H camp.
Right.
Quite a few actually. We're talking about athletes, baseball, football, whatever. And now that won't affect the June 7th and on. But it certainly affects anything in between, and
Much like the
basketball camp.
Christian Academy, correct.
I'm sure that there'd be more participation if it weren't for the timing, and that's just part of the problem. It's one of the things you deal with. I would hope that in the future, and this happens every year, I hope that in the future that people, before they decide dates on a camp, get together with all the other people that might be having a camp and try to space them out.
It is certainly one of those situations to where you want to put each and every program that you're going to have a camp for in a positive way where it will be successful for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have 2 or 3 camps going on at the same time, now granted, the softball is not going to affect the football. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a 4-H camp and this basketball camp that we're talking about, you see a lot of kids going to 4-H camp. That
Boys and girls, so it can affect
exactly.
anything.
So it can affect a lot of different things.
And of course, all the boys' sports seem to be at the same time, so they have to make a choice on which one they're going to go to, and it's tough at that age to make a decision. So it's good it's good if they could split them up a little more and try to. But on the other hand, I know the problem is people are going on vacation. They have to look at vacation times and all that. So it's tough, but I hope that in the future we can do a little better job of communicating.
I do know that the camp for the Campbell County football program, Campbell County Camp, is $25, and that is for
Correct.
Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah,
So
money well spent.
money well spent, exactly. Thanks for calling Just Sports. You on the air. Hello, Miss Mary.
Hello.
How are you?
I went to sleep on you like Thursday night. Who did you say that coach was and sitting between you?
Patrick Peebley. Apparently, we must not have piqued your interest for you to just fall asleep on us.
I was tired.
Well, you need to drink a 5-hour energy and stay up and watch the program.
Well, if I drunk that, I would never go to bed.
Oh,
Hey, did you hear what Donnie Kendall said about Tennessee's fans on the news tonight?
I did not.
He said they was crazy. He said, but I mean that in a good way. I love these crazy Tennessee fans.
Well, you know, we're going to talk about Donnie Kendall and things that he's doing for the program in this short period of time that he's been there. We're also going to talk about Conzo Martin and what he's doing in California that he chose not to do at the University of Tennessee.
Well, did you hear what the Alabama coach and Lane Kiffin's getting money?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
7 million and 2 million is the coordinator.
Yep, Lane Kiffin's getting $2 million and Nick Saban's getting $6.5 million with a $400,000 completion bonus.
Goodness gracious,
That's a year.
that, you think 2 million's worth that?
Well, you stop.
One of them's not, I guarantee you that.
One of them, Lane Kiffin, I don't think is worth $2 million.
He's riding on somebody's coattail.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he is.
is.
Well, who was the coach in that last week? Tell me that again.
Patrick Peabley.
Patrick Peabley. He is a coach of the East Tennessee Spartans, and then his full-time job is he's sports editor at the Volunteer Times here in town. So,
Oh, well, okay, I didn't understand
gotcha. Yeah,
who he was. And I tell you, his wagons are not breaking real good tonight. You're not supposed to wear black shirts in the summertime. You're supposed to wear them in the winter.
You're right. I didn't even think
They're
about that.
too hot.
We need some pink shirts and yellow shirts and
Right,
stuff.
you're trying to look pretty, and it's just not worth it. It's just too hot.
yeah.
Let's take care, fellas.
All righty. Bye-bye.
But
Well, the thing about it was Lane Kiffin, who was hired as Alabama's offensive coordinator in January, was approved for a 3-year contract that will pay him $680,000 for the first 2 years and $714,000 for the year after that. New defensive line coach Bo Davis was signed through February 2016 at $450,000 per year. I'm thinking if I was that's a lot of money for a line coach.
it is, but I'm listening to Lane Kiffin's. I thought you said $2 million a year.
It's
That's-
worth $2 million.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that big of a deal. Over $2 million over 3
Over
years.
3 years, yes.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I
Sorry.
mean, my question is this though: who at Alabama decided, hey, let's go get Lane Kiffin to be our,
Nick Saban.
what was he thinking? I mean, don't get me wrong. They're going to do well.